Thank you so much for hopping onto my channel today. Yes, it's been a while, and I know it's been a while. I wanted to tell you where I've been. The name of this video is going to be Where Has She Been? Well, it's been a crazy couple of months, and I wanted to update you on where I am before I start posting back about financial realities. So, where have I been? Well, first of all, I traveled abroad. I went to my home country, Sierra Leone. But the crazy thing is, we tried to take a detour. My friend and I are a little bit adventurous, so we went through Guinea, and it was a crazy adventure. We absolutely loved it. We had food I'd never eaten before, things that I've never done before, and it was absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But of course, with that comes some crazy challenges. I spent a week in Sierra Leone. I spent time with my dad, which was amazing. My dad is 86, I think, close to 86. And it was just great to be able to hang out with him, talk to him, understand, his thought process and get some history from him. So it was a really nice time. So that was my first thing. I traveled through Guinea to Sierra Leone, and I just spent a week there and I headed back to the UK. However, what happened next was not fun. I got very ill and struggled because our immune systems, as I've been told recently, completely adjust within 2 years. So if you live somewhere and you move to another place, your immune system adjusts to that new place within a 2-year period. And I did not take my anti-malarial, I didn't take any medication or anything to protect my body as I went to Sierra Leone and through Guinea. I'd never been to Guinea either. And so it was a challenging experience trying to get well. It hasn't been fun. And as someone who's really enjoyed good health pretty much all my life, I struggle to even think that, oh my goodness, I'm getting breathless walking up the stairs. And one of the reasons why I didn't want to do videos. So it was challenging, but I'm a lot better. I'm back to myself, and I'm so, so thankful for it. For all of those of you who are close to me, who prayed for me, who sent me your thoughts and prayers, I cannot tell you how grateful I am for you. So I'm at that place now where I'm back to my health and getting there for sure. But yes, so done that. And so wanted to let you guys know why I haven't been posting. But outside of that, I wanted to tell you what we'll be talking about in the next few months. So this is the month of May, and I'm super excited to dig into more financial topics. So I definitely plan on looking at some of the money that I spent on my travels and how I allocated that money and how I prepared for that journey as I was going to Sierra Leone and Guinea. I'll also be talking about other things like how you can plan for your holidays. We're coming up to holidays soon as well. School closes in July. So I'll be talking about that. Hello, Dwayne. Hello, Nito. I'm so glad you're here. And we're going to be talking about how we plan for expenses. How do you go on holiday? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for being here, Dwayne. So yeah, let's talk about how we're going to plan for holidays, how we're going to plan for the next few months. Summer is not something that doesn't happen. It's not something that happens and should surprise us, right? Summer is the same time every year, just like Christmas. So I'd love us to begin to talk about that. And while you guys are here, Dwayne and Nicho, if you don't mind, tell me what you'd like us to talk about in the next few months. I'm actually from Sierra Leone. That's where I was, where I got sick, when I came back and got sick, from Sierra Leone, but I live in the UK. So I absolutely love doing what I do. So of course, I'm not going to talk much today, but I did want to tell you what's coming up. So in the next few weeks, I'll talk about how to plan for your holidays, how to plan financially for any goals that you have for the rest of the year. We're coming up to the middle of the year. Can you believe it? This is May. We're going to be in June. We're going to be in June next month. So we're halfway through the year. Where are we with our financial goals? Okay. What have we achieved? What have we achieved from what we planned in December? Are we halfway there? Are we falling behind? It's never too late. Let's talk about the rest of the year and how we're going to make sure that we achieve those goals at the end of the year. Hey, Katy Perry. You got a shout out there. I like that. Katy Perry 123. I love it. Thank you so much for hopping on. So what are we going to be doing with the rest of the year? How are we going to be making money? Are we going to be doing anything extra? Hey, Rachel Johnson. Thank you so much for hopping on. What are we going to be doing to generate extra income? I found a little side hustle that I can talk to you about a little later. Super exciting, where I can make a little bit of extra money. I think I've made about 200 quid so far. Very excited about that. So let's talk about what we can do for the rest of the year to make a little extra money. That's what I'm here for. That's what I enjoy the most, okay? So let's dig into that. You'll see me next week. I'll be here and I'm going to tell you about my travels. I'm going to tell you about how much money I spent, about how I prepared for that journey. You're welcome, Katy Perry. about how I actually saved a bunch of money by taking a different route to a different place. So much coming up, but I did want to check in with you. I want to thank you for following me, and I am your financial fun finance queen. I love doing what I do. I love talking about money, and let's be here next week, okay? So y'all, take it easy and see you later. Bye.